Welcome back, student. In the last class we covered abstract classes and abstract methods. In this class I am going to talk about interfaces concept. I am going to talk about interfaces concept. Interfaces concept. What is an interface? Already you know that class. What is class? How we can declaring the class? Interface is similar to a class. Interface is similar to a class. But one major difference is class contains variables and methods. Interface also contains variables and methods. These two are non-primitive data types. Class and interface, these two are non-primitive data types and user-defined data types. Class contains variables and methods. But interface also contains variables and methods, but it contains only method declarations without any body. In the last class already we have seen abstract classes and abstract methods. Abstract method is a method that contains without any body. In interfaces contains method declarations without any body. Listen everyone. An interface is basically kind of a class. Interface is a basically kind of class. Like classes, interfaces contains methods and variables. Like classes, what class contains variables and methods. In a similar way, interface also contains variables and methods. Methods and variables. But with a major difference. What is the difference? Here the difference is that interface define only abstract methods. Interface define only abstract methods and final fees. Interface define only abstract methods and final fees. In the last class we have seen abstract methods. What is abstract method? Abstract method is a method. That method contains only method declaration without any body. Any method can be defined within the interface. It contains only method declaration without any body. Simply method declaration end with a semicolon. And final fields. Fields means variables. Fields are variables. Both are same. Like class interface also contains variables and methods. Like class interface also contains variables and methods. Variables can be defined within the interface. Must be the final variables. Final variables. In the previous class we have seen final keyword. Final keyword. Already you know that any variable can be defined as a final variable. It's going to act as constants in Java. At the time of program execution, we can't change final variable value because it acts as constants in Java. Whenever we want to represent constants in our programming, that situations we can declare a variable name as final. Interface also contains variables and methods, but methods are implicitly abstract methods. Abstract methods means that method contains only method declarations without any body. Variables can be declared as final. Final means any variable can be defined as say final keyword. It acts as constants in Java. It is the difference between class and interface. Class contains variables and methods. Method have the body. Method have the body. But interface also contains variables and methods. All the variables can be defined within the interface should be the final variables. Next one, every method can be defined within the interface must be the public access specifier and it contains only method declarations without any body. Simply we can call it as abstract methods. It is the difference between class and interface. Next one. Here, what is the syntax? What is the syntax for defining interface? Interface name. Interface is a keyword. Interface is a keyword. Interface is a keyword. Interface is a keyword. Class is a keyword and interface is a keyword. What is the naming rules for declaring the keyword? Already you know that keyword first letter should start with lowercase letter. Whenever we can use interface keyword in our Java programming, First letter must and should start with the lowercase letter. Interface and followed by interface name. Interface here, interface name is any valid variable name. Interface name is any valid variable name. Interface is the keyword. What interface contains? Interface contains variables and methods. Here within the interface body we have to define variables and methods. It is the syntax for defining interface. It is very similar to a class. For example, we can compare as a class. What is the syntax for declaring class? Class name. Class name. Variable declarations. We can declare variable declarations. And method declarations. Method declarations. But method have the body. Method declarations. Method have the body. For example, here I am writing one method. Void show. This method have the body. Class contains method declarations with the body. Class contains method declarations with the body. Interface contains only method declarations. In the same method again I am writing interface also, but interface contains only method declarations without any body. Here we are not implementing method body. It contains only method declaration. It contains only method declarations without any body. But class contains method declarations with the body. That's why simply we can say as interfaces are unimplemented structures. Interfaces are unimplemented structures. Unimplemented because we can't provide the body of the method. Interfaces are unimplemented structures which contains only method declarations without any body. But class is a fully implemented structure because it contains method declaration with the body. But interface contains only method declarations without any body. It is a difference between class and interface. Interface is similar to a class. Interface is similar to a class. What is class? Class is a structure and representing data and its related functions. Data means variables, functions or methods, both are same. Interface is also similar to a class, but interface contains only method declaration without any body. Interfaces are fully unimplemented structures which contains only method declaration without any body. But class is fully implemented structure. Class contains method declaration with the body. It is the difference between class and interface. Next one. Here, variable declared as follows. What is the syntax for declaring variables in the interface? All the variables can be defined within the interface should be the static and final variables. All the variables can be declared within the interface should be the static and final. Already you know that final variables. Any variable can be declared as a final. It going to get act as constants in Java. Final variables never change. At the time of program execution, we can't change final variables. But when user trying to change the final variable value at the time of compilation, it leads an error. Already you know that. Any variable can be declared within the interface should be the static and final. Here static, final, type variable name equal to value. Type variable name equal to value. Next one, here because it is a final variables are declared as constants. Final variables act as constants in Java. Next one, what is the syntax for declaring method? Return type. Generally, what is the syntax for declaring the method? Return type, method name, parameter list. But it is any method can be defined within the interface. It contains only method declarations without any body. Simply we can put semicolon at the end of the statement. Because it is any method can be defined within the interface. It contains only method declarations without any body. It is nothing but interfaces concept. What is interface? Interface is similar to a class. Interface is similar to a class. Both interface and class both are keywords. keywords. But class contains variables and method declarations with the body. Interface also contains variables and methods. All the variables can be defined within the interface should be the static and final variables. All the methods can be declared within the interface should be the public access specifier. I will explain later by public. Next one, it can any method can be defined within the interface. It contains only method declarations without any body. Next one, coming to here, these all are the points. While we are using interfaces, we can remembering these points. Next, first one is access modifier is always public. Access modifier is always public. Public means everywhere we can access. Everywhere we can access. That's why access modifier is always public. Only public access specifier indicates that interface used any class. Otherwise, the interface will be accessible to a class in the same package to all the interfaces. Simply, in the interfaces, access specifier is public. Public means everywhere within the class, outside the class, within the package, outside the package, we can access it. Next one is interface keyword is used to declare class as interface. We can declare the interfaces. We can use interfaces keyword. Interface declaration start with interface keyword. Interface is a keyword according to the naming rules. First letter should start with lowercase letter. Next, coming to the next one is all the methods in the interface are implicitly abstract methods. All the methods in interface are implicitly abstract methods. What is abstract method? Already you know that in the last class we discussed an abstract methods concept. What is abstract method? Abstract method is a method that contains without any body. In the interface, implicitly interface methods are abstract methods. It also contains method declarations without any body. Method implementation is given in the later stages. We can provide the method implementation in the later stages. Next, coming to the next point. Variables declared inside the interface are implicitly final and static. Variables declared inside the interface are implicitly final and static. Any variable can be defined within the interface. Implicitly it should be the static and final variables. They cannot be changed in the implementation class because any variable can be defined, can be declared as a final variables. We can't change final variables. It acts as constants in Java. At the entire program execution, we can't change final variables. And for example, user trying to modify the final variable value, it never changed because it is a final. It acts as constants in Java. Any variable can be defined within the interface. Implicitly, it should be the static and final variables. The final variable means it cannot be changed. While we are using interfaces concept, we can remembering these all points. Next one, the following is the interface definition that contains two variables and one method. Here observe these syntax. Here I am declaring one interface. Already you know that interface declaration start with interface keyword. Here interface is the keyword. Interface is the keyword. According to the naming rules, first letter should start with lowercase letter. Interface item. Here item is interface name. Body of the interface can be defined within the braces. Like class declaration starts with the class keyword and followed by class name. Class body is mentioned within the braces. Here interface body is mentioned within the braces. Here we have to open the brace. At the end of the syntax, we can close the brace. Here I am declaring two variables. Code. Here code is the variable name. It is an integer type, but it is static and final. Type. Any variable can be defined within the interface. It must and should be the static and final variables. Because here code is the final, we can't change, we never change final variable value. Because it acts as constants in Java. Next here I am defining one more variable name. Name is string type variable, but it is a final and static variable. Next one, any method can be defined within the interface. Any method can be defined within the interface. It should be the public access specifier. Public access specifier. Any method can be defined within the interface. It should be the public access specifier. Next one, what is the return type? Display is the method name. Interfaces method contains only method declarations without any body. Implicitly, any method can be defined within the interfaces are treated as abstract methods. Abstract method is a method without any body. Here interface, in the interfaces, already we have written one method, display method. It contains only method declaration. It contains only method declaration without any body. We can provide in the body. It is a responsibility to provide the method body in the later stages. Next one. Coming to the next one. Implementing interfaces. In the previous syntax, we have seen in the interfaces we can declare one method, public void display. It contains only method declaration without any body. Here display method contains only method declaration without any body. In the later stages, as a user is the responsibility for implementing the body of corresponding method. That's why we are implementing interfaces concept. Implementing interfaces. Interfaces are used as superclasses. Let us see this syntax. Let us see the syntax here. Here class name implements interface name. Just we can declare one class. Here class declaration starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Class name implements interface name. Class name implements interface name. Here implements is the keyword. Don't worry about implements keyword. I will explain in the later. Then only your doubt will be clarified. What is the functionality of implements keyword? And already you know that extends keyword. And what is the difference between extends and implement? I will explain later. Here class name implements interface name. Class declaration starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Here implements interfaces name. In this statement, class name is the subclass. Interfaces act as superclasses. Interfaces are used as superclasses. Because this class inherits all the properties from interfaces. This class inherits all the properties from interface. Like extends keyword. In this statement we have to use implements keyword. It is the class name is the subclass, interface name is the superclass. This class gets all the properties from interface. Every class have some own variables and methods, some own properties, and it gets all the properties from interface. Here we have to provide a body of. Here we have to provide the body of class. That's it. So interfaces are used as superclasses whose properties are inherited by classes. It is therefore necessary to create a class that inherits the given interfaces. Here class name implements interface name and body of the class name. What is implements? Implements is the keyword. What is the functionality of implements keyword? Implements keyword explicitly declares. Implements keyword explicitly declares or mentions the corresponding class provides the body of interface or not. At the time of compilation, compiler checks user providing the body of corresponding interface or not. At the time of compilation, compiler checks whether the user providing the body of corresponding interface or not. Otherwise, compiler could not compile our program. At the time of compilation, it leads an error. That is the importance of implements keyword. By using implements keyword, we can provide the body of corresponding interface. Because interface contains only method declarations without any body, it is the responsibility of providing method body in the later stages. In class, that class implements the interface. Here only with the help of implements keyword, we can providing the body of corresponding interfaces. What is the functionality of implements keyword? Implements keyword explicitly declares or mentions the corresponding class providing the body of interface method or not. The corresponding class provide the body of interfaces or not. At the time of compilation, compiler checks whether the user providing the body of corresponding interface or not. When the compiler finds interface body is implemented, then only our program could compile successfully. Otherwise, compiler would not compile our program. At the time of compilation, it leaves an error. Whenever JVM identifies the implements keyword, so it checks whether the user providing the body of corresponding interface or not. Already I told you, interface contains only method declarations without any body. So as a user responsibility to providing the body in the later stages. In this one, class implements interface. In this class providing the body of these corresponding interface. At the time of compilation, compiler checks whether the user providing body of these corresponding interface or not at the time of compilation itself. Whether compiler identifies the interface method body, then only compiler could compile our program successfully. Otherwise, our compiler would not compile our program. At the time of compilation, it leads an error. Whenever we are using implements keyword, it is a mandatory to provide the body of all the method declarations of corresponding interface. It is a mandatory to provide the body of to provide implementation of corresponding method declaration. It is nothing but interfaces. I will explain with respect to the example, then your doubt will be clarified regarding interfaces concept. Let us see the example here. Here I am writing one interface. Already you know that interface declaration start with interface keyword and followed by interface name I am defining calculator. Within the interface I am defining methods public int add, int a comma int b, Already you know that interface contains only method declarations without any body. Method declaration end with the semicolon. Next here I am taking one more method. All the methods can be declared within the interface should be the public access specifier. Here public int sub method also two arguments int a and int b. Next I am taking one more method. Every method can be defined within the interface should be the public access specifier. Public int multiply. Multiply method also two arguments int a comma int b. Next here I am taking one more method. Public int divide. This method also two arguments int a comma int b. Next here I am closing interface body. Let us see this interface declaration here. Here interface declaration starts with interface keyword. Interface declaration starts with interface keyword. Here interface is a keyword. Interface declaration starts with interface keyword and followed by interface name. Here what is our interface name? Calculator. It is interface name. It is interface name. In similar to a class, interface body is mentioned within the braces. Interface body is mentioned within the brace. Here we have to open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. In this one, here I am declaring 4 methods. It has been declared add method. It has been declared add method. Add is integer type data type. It has 2 arguments A and B of type int. Every method can be declared within the interface should be the public access specifier. Every method can be declared within the interface should be the public access specifier. Public is a mandatory. Next one, in the similar way, here it has been declared sub method. Sub is integer type data type. This method also 2 arguments A and B of type int. In the similar way, here it has been declared multiply method. Multiply method is integer return type. It has 2 arguments A and B of type int. In the similar way, here I have declared divide method. Return type is int. It has 2 arguments A and B are integer type data types. Here I am closing interface body. Interface body. Simply here I can declare one interface. In this interface I have declared 4 methods: add, sub, multiply, divide. Every method can be defined within the interface should be the public access specifier. Every method can be defined within the interface should be the public access specifier. It contains only method declarations. It contains only method declarations without any body. It contains only method declarations without any body. In the later stages, we have to provide the body of these corresponding interfaces. Next one. We can save this program as calculator.java. We can save this program as calculator.java. Calculator.java. Next, we have to compile this program Java C space calculator.java. If you compile this program, it gets .class file. It gets .class files calculator.class file. If you compile this program, you can get one .class file, calculator.class file. For example, objects cannot be created in the interfaces. In the similar way, abstract classes, objects cannot be created in the abstract classes. In the similar way, interfaces also, we can't create objects of interfaces. We can't create objects. We have to create a reference. We can't create objects of interfaces, but we can create a reference. In order to create a reference, we need .class file. In order to create a reference, we need .class file. That's why here in this program, save as calculator.java. After saving, you need to compile this program Java C space calculator.java. After compiling this program, you have to get one .class file, calculator.class file. Next one, you have to take another notepad. Next, you have to provide all the method declarations of corresponding interface in this program. Here, I am taking one class. Class normal calculator implements class normal calculator implements interface. In the previous slide, what is our interface name? Calculator. Class, what is our class name? Normal calculator. It implements calculator. Here normal calculator is the class, calculator is the interface. It acts as superclass. superclass in this class. Here normal calculator is the subclass, calculator is the superclass. Here normal calculator inherited all the properties from calculator class. In the calculator class already we have written 4 methods. In this normal calculator class we have to override those 4 methods and providing all the method bodies for corresponding interfaces in this program only. So what is the first method? Public int add. What are the arguments of these add method? Int a comma int b. Int a comma int b. What is the body of this method? It return a plus b. Return a plus b. Here we have closing method body. In the similar way we need to providing the bodies for sub method, multiply method and divide method. Has a responsibility of the user to provide all the method implementations of corresponding interface. Next one. In the similar way we have to provide implementation of sub method, public int sub. Here sub is the method name, int is the return type. It has 2 arguments of type int. Here int a, int b. What is the body of this method? Here it return a minus b. Return is the keyword. It returns subtraction of 2 numbers. Here I am closing sub method body. Next one. Public int multiply. Public int multiply. Multiply method also in the interface. In the interface superclass, calculator class. Multiply is the method. This method also 2 arguments. Int a comma int b. We have to provide the body of these method. It return a into b. Finally, we have to return multiply of these 2 numbers. Finally, last method is divide. Every method can be defined within the interface. Should be the public access specifier. Public int divide. This method also 2 arguments, int a comma int b. What is the body of this method? Every method return some data type. It return a by b. Next we have closed the method body. Method body. Observe here. Here class normal calculator implements calculator. Already calculator is the superclass. Already we have compiled this program. And we have get one class file, calculator dot class file. Okay, so here normal calculator is the subclass, calculator is the superclass. In this normal calculator implements calculator. What is the functionality of implements keyword? Whenever Java compiler finds implements keyword, at the time of compilation, Java compiler checks whether the user providing bodies of all the methods of corresponding interface or not. At the time of compilation itself it checks whether the user providing bodies of corresponding interface. Okay, otherwise our Java program could not compile successfully. Here at the time of whenever JVM reaches the statement, Java compiler checks whether the user provides the bodies of corresponding interface or not. Here it has been providing bodies of method declarations. 4 methods declarations. In the interface already we have declared 4 methods: add, sub, multiply, divide. In the class normal calculator class already we have provided implementations of these 4 methods. Next one. Main method. Public static void main. Public static void main string aux array. Public static void main string aux array. Next one, we have to create object of subclass. What is our subclass? Normal calculator. Because we can't create objects of interfaces. Because we can't create object of the subclasses. We should create a subclass and providing all the all the methods of corresponding interfaces here and create an object of this class. Here, what is our class? Normal calculator. Normal calculator. Normal calculator. Normal calculator. C equal to new normal calculator. Here normal calculator is the constructor. Constructor name same as the class name. It is the default constructor. With the help of these object reference, we have to call add method, subtract method, multiply method, and divide method. Next one here. I want to print results on the console. I want to print results on the console. That's why here I am writing system.out.println statement. System.out.println addition equal to, what is the object name? With the help of these objects we have to call instance methods. Because in Java only main method can be loaded into the program. Before main it contains bytecode. In order to load all the members in our memory, we need to create an object. With the help of object name we have to access the methods. Here C dot add. The add method have two arguments. Whenever we can call the method name with the help of object reference, we have to pass two arguments 10, 5. Here I am closing and then braces. Next one, in the similar way, here I am writing system.out.println. System.out.println. Subtraction equal to C dot sub 10, 5. Next, in the similar way, we have to accessing multiply and divide. I want to print multiplication of two numbers and dividing of two numbers on the console. Here I am writing to system.out.println statement. System.out.println multiplication equal to C dot multiply 10, 5. Next, in the similar way, I want to print dividing of two numbers on the console. Division equal to C dot divide. This method has two arguments 10, 5. With the help of object reference, we have to call the add method, sub method, multiply method, and divide method. We have to close the main method body and the class body. What is if you compile and run this program, what is the output we have getting? In this program, we have to save as normal calculator.java. After saving, we have to compile and run this program. Already in the interface declarations, already we have get one class file calculator.java. So in this program, we have compile our program as Java C space normal calculator.java and Java space normal calculator. After compiling and run this program, what is the output we have getting? So whenever we can call add method, we can pass two values 10, 5. The add method body, the corresponding method body would be executing 10 plus 5, 15. Next, C dot sub 10, 5. Whenever we can calling sub method with the help of normal calculator object reference, at the time of calling we have to pass two arguments 10, 5. The corresponding sub method body could be executing. So it returns A minus B, return A minus B, 10 minus 5, 5. Next, whenever we can calling with the help of object reference multiply method C dot multiply, it accepts two arguments at the time of method calling. I'm passing two arguments 10, 5. Whenever we can calling with the help of object reference multiply method, the corresponding method body could be executing. What is the body of multiply method? It returns A into B, 10 into 5, 50. 10 into 5, 50. Next one, whenever we have calling the C dot divide method, the divide method body could be executing 10, 5, 10 by 5, 2. After compiling and run this program we have getting these output. It is the interfaces, implementing interfaces. Here, remembering one point, implements keyword because interface contains only method declaration without any body. Interface contains only method declarations without any body. Has a responsibility, we can providing the body of corresponding interface later. Here our class implements interface. Whenever compiler identifies the implements keyword, compiler checks whether the user providing bodies of corresponding interfaces or not at the time of compilation itself. Whether the user providing the bodies of corresponding interfaces, our program could compile successfully. Otherwise, at the time of compilation, it leads an error. Finally, every method can be defined within the interface should be the public access specifier. Every variable can be defined within the interface. It should be the static and final fields, final variables. In the next class, I will continue interfaces concept. Thank you, everyone.